Yo, how's it going? Alright, here we go, we're in. Thank you. Yeah, there was somebody else that had like some constructive criticism on that video. I'm pretty sure that their comment got deleted, unless they deleted it themselves. I hope not. Okay, I was on my other account. Let's buy these, because why not? Bro, I have a feeling that the reason why they got rid of the boosters in the raid shop partly has to do with this. Because you buy all this for gems, right? I did look at this a little bit. These are really good. I mean, this one itself is very, very nice, but it's probably going to be hard to craft. Corroded circuits? What do we need to craft this guy? Oh my gosh. Nice. Yeah, that's a W pull. That's just like the really nice thing about that is that you can get some really hard to obtain like shiny Wumbo mythics. Like I got Hibernation Sandy shiny Wumbo. Yeah, I need one of those hunters. Which one is it? I think I need shiny hunter. Oh boy. Pay to win. 17 exists. 17 people have spent $100. GG. Unit's so broken, dude. It's literally just the best unit in the game. Okay, so I don't have Shiny Hunter or Wumbo Hunter. I need to make both those. Where's the 10x chest, by the way? They said there was going to be a 10x chest game pass in here, but it's not in here. Alright, well, I guess let's just get to grinding, huh? I need these. I guess we just want to make this guy right away. So, Spectral Rope. Let's go see what we need for Spectral Rope, or where we get it. Moldy Sponge. Okay. Spectral Rope. That'll do it, guys. That'll freaking do it. These people go first. The karate tower is gone? I'm gonna have to check that. What are you thinking about buying? I'm kind of... I don't know if I'm excited or not for the karate tower. Like, I really like the idea of like an infinite kind of mode, right? Where it's almost like a roguelite. Where like as you go, you get upgrades and then your units can just get way stronger than they normally would. Which the Tower of Karate would be a really good opportunity to implement that, but they've already said that they want to do it as like a basically just test your roster type of mode. So like what they mean by that is it's going to get harder as you go. So basically on the earlier stages, you'll want to use your not as good units, like maybe your epics and your legendaries, and then as you go, you'll want to start to use like secrets and stuff like that. I'm a little bit worried about the crafting update. Like, don't get me wrong, I think the crafting is cool. We've wanted it for a while. And I think it's I think the crafting itself is mostly free-to-play friendly. The only thing that's, like, actually not free-to-play friendly is the Krabby Crew, like, Plus, that subscription service itself. The crafting itself looks mostly free-to-play friendly. The only thing I'm really bothered about is the fact that you can speed up the time, right? Like, they say that they don't want it to be... I can't even remember the exact wording, but they basically said that they wanted it to be, like, free-to-play friendly and they didn't want to have any game passes. And then literally the next, like, 10 seconds, the next thing they say after that is that, oh yeah, by the way, you're going to be able to boost, you know, just straight up skip the timer for, I think it's $1 every single time. That's actually worse than just buying a game pass. Like, I would much rather just have, like, a $20 game pass that halves all your crafting time, right? Than having to spend $1 every single time that you want to skip a craft. Like, it's actually way worse. The monetization that they implemented is way worse for the consumer, or, like, the player. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I feel like now that they buffed the pass, I don't really run out of trait rerolls as much as I used to. I used to run out of trait rerolls, like, all the time. It was really rough. The other thing that I'm kind of worried about with this update, though, is that I've been saying every single time they do one of these quests, so, like, this current Mermaid Man quest, the Agent Star quest, right? They're cool and all, but at the end of the day, we're just doing stuff that we'd already be doing in-game and earning an additional currency, right? The crafting is cool and all, but it's literally the exact same thing. Like, we're doing the... It doesn't give me a reason to actually want to log on to the game and play. Does that make sense? Like, it is just most optimal for me to macro everything that I would ever need. So, like, maybe for 8 hours, I macro one stage, and then another 8 hours, I macro the next stage. You see what I mean? And then you just go down the list of all the stages that you need to macro. You macro them all for like 8 hours a piece, and then boom, you have like a relatively even amount of materials of all the different types. And then you just craft whatever you want to craft. But, like, the crafting doesn't actually incentivize me to play the game. It just incentivizes me to macro more. Which is what I've been saying basically, like, every single stream. They need to try to do things that incentivize you to play the game, not incentivize you to macro more. It's already SpongeBob macro defense. We already have tons of stuff to macro. We don't need more stuff to macro. We need stuff to actually play, stuff to actually do. That's why I like Tower of Karate would be good. It's something that you can't just macro. It's something that actually incentivizes you to play. Same thing with PvP. Like, it actually incentivizes you to play. I'm also a bit worried about the fact that you can make units shiny Wumbo now. Like, you can make secret shiny Wumbo from these shiny Wumbo potions. And I know it's a super, super low drop rate. And they also walked back the ability to be able to make limited units shiny Wumbo, but still, like, there's going to be so many secrets now that are shiny Wumbo, like literally thousands. And it's just going to basically mess up the economy. All the units right now that are like very rare aren't really going to be rare anymore. Or at least a lot of them that are very rare aren't going to be rare anymore. So then what units are going to maintain their value? It's literally going to be like all the paid for units. So like the Krabby Crew units and stuff like that. Yeah, it's like it's totally cool to agree to a degree to be able to make your unit shiny wumbo, but at the same time, it's like you got to think it messes up the actual trade value so bad. Because like in the past, you could trade things to get game passes and to get things that you would want to spend real money for, right? But now it's going to be harder to do that. Not impossible, but definitely harder, because a lot of units just aren't going to carry the same value that they used to. That's just the simple fact of the matter. Like, this new Bunker Boys unit is going to be insanely expensive in terms of trading value. Because basically you have to spend $100 to get it right now. So the trade value is going to be absolutely bonkers for a long time. I don't know. Honestly, I think my main problem is the fact that the devs say one thing and then do the complete opposite. Like, look, if they were just honest and were like, yeah, you know, we need to make more money, or like our higher ups want us to make more money, or whatever the case may be, if they were just honest about it, I think I would mind way less. But it's the fact that they like say one thing and try to act like they don't want to do all these things, but then literally do the complete opposite. It's like, just be honest. I want to do a giveaway of like some of the new crafting stuff, but bro, it might actually take a lot longer to get some of the new stuff than I realized. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna take a while. I have to go on my other account and trade with myself, so I'm gonna get this run going and set up, and then I'm gonna go on my phone on my other account real quick. I got some stuff to trade. I've been playing on 2 different accounts because some of the grinding has just been taking so long lately. So much so to the point where it's like, I really feel the need to grind on multiple accounts. $26,000 people on the update. This is the most people that have been on the game in a while, actually. Just goes to show, crafting was super anticipated. It's a super hype thing. It's like, yeah, the macro business, exactly. It's just sad, man. It really is just sad. It's like, the crafting update is something that is super hype and should be super hype, but then like, you get into it and it's like, it's cool and all, don't get me wrong, I like that we can craft stuff, but like, not only do you have to sit here and do all the farming, right, which is going to take so long, literally like dozens of hours, but then on top of that, you have to wait out a timer, and then on top of that, you have to hope that you get the certain things, like the certain resources that you need from the shop. And then on top of that space is just the macro fest. SpongeBob macro defense. Bro, one of these days I'm just gonna make that my title. SpongeBob macro defense. I did make an account too. That's name is like Macro Bob SquarePants or something like that. Bro, playing this game on mobile is so weird. It's so weird. It runs so bad too. I hate actually playing on mobile. I only ever really go on mobile just to trade. So I feel like it's easy to trade. Rather than, you know, going on my laptop and the PC. Okay, perfect timing. Wanted to go trade anyways. Trading bunker boys. That's the first thing I see on my phone when I look down. I'll type -100 in the chat. Okay, join myself if there's enough room. Hopefully there is. Bro, why do I even use this menu? This menu is buns. This should do this. -100. I mean, honestly, though. Oh, no. YouTube, don't do this to me. Yeah, I have no idea what happened. My stream just had a heart attack. Okay, there we go. I'm back. The stream had a heart attack. I don't know what happened. It actually had a heart attack? Bro. I have to reconnect on my phone. Oh my gosh. Alright, here we go. I'm attempting to get into the same lobby as myself. Hopefully stream does not have another heart attack. Come on, come on, come on. The loading screens on mobile take actually like 20 million years. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm trolling. I didn't claim the stuff yet. I have to go claim the stuff. Oh, that's pretty cool. Bro, it took them like forever to add that. To be fair though, it did kind of seem like they were gonna, you know, it was gonna have something to do with crafting. Wait, did I already buy all these? I must have. Bro, I have no idea what's going on anymore. Also, navigating on a mount is really wonky on mobile. Yeah, I'm gonna go see what it all takes to craft that after I trade with myself. Because I should have most of the stuff. I have the mega token and everything. So I need to trade. Wait, how do I? Bro. Mobile's not the move. I don't know how people play on mobile. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not the move. Like, I'm struggling right now. Alright, here we go. The benefits of having a second account. My phone is already feeling like it's half on fire, by the way. And I've been on the game for like 5 minutes on my phone. I saw that there's a way to macro on mobile now, apparently, but like, I don't even know if I would want to. I don't think my phone could handle it. I'm just buying these every time. I don't know if these are secrets or not, because it doesn't actually tell me like what rarity it is, which is kind of an oversight, but I assume that they're secrets, so... Isn't there a crafting thing, by the way? Yeah, material finder. Okay, so everything in there I think is secret. Let me check and see what we all need for... That's actually not that bad. I could get this right now. Maybe. So wait, why is there just 2 empty slots? Does anyone know? Like, will stuff be... Does stuff have a chance to show up in here, or... How's that work? Low-key, it would be kind of cool if we could, like, level up the shop, and as the shop levels up, you unlock more slots. But it should be permanent. Like, it shouldn't reset how, like, the faction one does, right? It should just be permanent. This is, like, the most active I've seen the game in a long time, by the way. Actually, as a matter of fact, let's go check this while we wait. Nothing good. Oh, look, now there's stuff here. Bro, how does that work, by the way? There is nothing in either of these both times that I bought something, and then I say something about it, and all of a sudden, there's just 4 items there. Same, I just got 4 items too, but the first 2 times there wasn't, and now, of course, like, as I say something about it, now I have 4 items. That's how it goes. 50,000? How much is... Patties are like 2,500 a piece, right? Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. Can you only craft 1 at a time? If so, that's actually really bad, I'm not gonna lie. Not really bad, but it's not great. This one is the one I'm actually interested in, but the fact that it takes a secret thing to do it is kind of mid. Alright, let's go get the stuff for this mount, because we're actually pretty close. What do we get from this? I guess we're just gonna farm this one. I kind of don't like that each challenge has its own drop. Same with the raids, because they're not like always perma up, you know what I mean? They're on the rotation, so you can't just like, you can't specifically choose which one you want to farm. You kind of just have to get the farming in while you can with these, I feel like. So that's why we're running this. Even though I literally, like, we don't need these, the golden buns or whatever for the Dutchman, I figure I might as well just farm it while I can. By the way, when are we gonna get our shiny Wumbo, or not our shiny Wumbo, but our Olympian SpongeBobs for season, like the second season? It was like season 4 or 5. I can't remember. I think it was 4. I was literally thinking about that. I was like, bro, if they drop this update with this new pay-to-win unit, and we still don't have our Olympian SpongeBobs from like 3 weeks ago, that's gonna be kind of crazy. They're more worried about getting out this $100 unit than they are getting us our Olympian SpongeBobs. Actually scammed, you're not wrong. And like, here's my problem with the devs. I wouldn't mind if they were more transparent. Like, they suck at being transparent. It's a common thing with them. All right, let me try to see. I forget where the thing was. I think it was under... Oh, I'm in the wrong one, that's why. I want to say it was under the ticket thing, right? Support. Yes. Okay, so it says, please do not submit a ticket regarding the Olympian SpongeBob issue. We're aware of an issue with the claim process, which is why trading is currently disabled for that item. Our team is actively working on a fix. If you didn't receive one, despite being on the season board, don't worry. Eligible rewards will be sent out next week. Next week. That was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, they said next week you guys will get your Olympian SpongeBobs. Right? We apologize for the bug and are working hard to ensure it's resolved, including removing the item from accounts that received it in error. So some people were able to claim it, and they removed it from the people's accounts that were able to claim it. Right? So what is the issue? Because they're saying that there was an issue regarding the claim process, but like some people are able to claim it, and you removed it from their accounts. So like, I feel like they're not being transparent about what the issue actually was, if that makes sense. Because they're saying that there was an issue with the claim process, but then they literally say right after that that some people were able to claim it and they removed it from their accounts. It's like, what is it? Like, I don't know, man. I guess my point is I feel like they're never really that transparent, right? And it's like, okay, whatever. You removed it from the accounts. It is what it is. But then the issue that still stands is like, they say, okay, a week from now, and it's been 2 weeks. And it's like, look, I understand. Things get busy. They're trying to pump out updates. But like, bro, we pump out a new best unit in the game that you can only get by spending $100, and we still haven't given people their unit that they've been waiting for 2 weeks when we said that we'd get it to them a week ago. Like, come on, guys. I'm really hoping that the reason why that it's disabled and they removed it from people's accounts, like if you got it from, you know, this past season, is because they're buffing the unit. I really, really hope that's why, is they're like reworking / buffing the unit. I feel like that's kind of cope, but that's my cope. That's my cope. I don't know. It's just the main thing, bro, is like, it's like everything, right? It's like everything, every single time there's an update. I think this is the first update that's been like mostly on time. This update was like 10 minutes late, which is literally the like most on time an update has been for the past like almost like month, I think. Maybe even longer. The updates are almost always late. They say, hey, we'll get something done by this time. They don't get it done. It's like, they're just very bad at keeping their word. And then, like, when an update is late, they don't, like, a lot of times they'll be super slow to say, hey, when it actually is going to be coming. Like, I feel like the communication sometimes is just very lacking. Which is weird because it's like, whenever they do their leaks and stuff like that, and they do their stuff that like they want people to be hyped for, the communication is perfectly fine. But then when the communication should be there for the stuff that really, really matters, it's just like nowhere to be found. Like, I don't really care about the communication on the leaks. At the end of the day, it's going to come to the game either way, so we'll see it either way. Bro, that stuff's so RNG. I've gotten it like 2 or 3 times, but it's super, super RNG. I think it probably has a really low chance to show up, but I don't know, because that's another thing. They don't like release chances for stuff like that. I wonder if there's anybody who's like data mine the game, because if you could somehow data mine the game, you could figure out like what the actual, like, okay, so like all the game passes, you could figure out what the odds are for each game pass. You could figure out what the odds are for like each of the different offers to show up in the shop. Like, if you could data mine, you could figure out everything, which would be so cool. I don't really like know enough to know how to do that kind of stuff, so it'd be cool if there's somebody out there that plays this game that does. Because we could get so much more info about the game that the devs just don't give us. Squidosaurus putting in that work. Honestly, I don't even remember what we need for the Flying Dutchman mount. I got to yapping, and then I just like completely forgot what we actually need. I'm gonna craft the shiny Wumbo mount. Or not the shiny Wumbo mount. My brain is so cooked, I haven't slept. The Flying Dutchman mount. We're gonna go back. Oh, by the way, literally last stream, I think it was, I was talking about how there's not a locked-in SpongeBob, and now we have like a locked-in serious SpongeBob with the Bunker Boy. By the way, I don't think that these are worth it. Maybe I'm wrong, but like, I feel like this can't be worth it. 10 chests for every one. I feel like you're better off just opening the more chests, even though they're lower rarity. Like, especially if you have the Ultra Secret, or not Ultra Secret Hunter. I think it's Ultra Treasure Hunter. Is that what it's called? I'm so fucked. Like, my brain's so cooked. Where is it? I passed it. Yeah. Okay, Ultra Treasure Hunter. If you have this, this isn't like necessary because it only affects blue chests, right? This is the one you really want. But like, if you have this, I really think you're just better off opening up your rare chests. Exactly, that's my point. More chests, more chances. Shiny Wumbo mount would go pretty hard. I was thinking about that, like just any unit shiny Wumbo but as a mount. Like this guy as a mount will go kind of hard. But yeah, basically that's my point, is I feel like if you have more chests, you have more chances at getting something. And when I pulled my slasher, before they got rid of him, I pulled my slasher from a rare chest. I opened like 3k rare chests and pulled my slasher from a rare chest. So I don't think it's worth like screwing yourself over and giving yourself less chances just to have a higher, you know, a higher rarity chest. I feel like these are not worth crafting. Because this is only one per, I'm pretty sure. And you got to think how hard it actually is to get these secret materials. Yeah, or Mantis too. Yo, how's it going? Also, here's another thing I just thought about. They said that they want this to be like free to play friendly. Bro, I could just sit here. So we just talked about how some of these things I just don't think are worth crafting, like this for example, because you need these secret things. And you got to think about how hard it's going to be to get a consistent amount of these, right? Well, if we go over here, if you're willing to spend money, like whale hard, this is where I say this is such a whale update. If you're willing to whale hard, you could just sit here and refresh this, right? This is the $1. I could refresh this. I could buy everything. I could refresh it. I could buy everything. I could refresh it. I could buy, and you could just do that over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And then all you actually have to do is grind out the normal resources, which isn't hard. The hard part about this is the secrets, like the secret materials. So, yeah. I'm kind of excited for these. This relic boosts all stats of a unit by 25%. That's really good, no? That plus secret formula? Oh my gosh. Wait, it's actually low-key really hard to craft though, no? I'm gonna have to start working towards these. I mean, I have a lot to work towards, but I'm gonna have to start working towards this. Bro, why is it all the same one, guys? Why is it not like this side is different than that side? Because I would unironically grind a lower difficulty just if it meant I could get something different than this. You know what I mean? Guess I'm going back in. Also, we could use a new driver license mount. I have so many driver's licenses. I know we got one not super long ago with this update, right? But still. Also, I can't get over the fact that the Bunker Boys level 1 no secret formula do almost as much damage as Dungeon Master. I can't get over that. Oh my gosh. Am I gonna get the new pay-to-win unit? To be honest with you, probably not. Its crafting value is gonna be insane, and I don't really want to give them $100 for it. Like, it feels bad. Like, I don't know. This feels really bad. Like, I've spent more than $100 on characters in games before, but it wasn't all in one purchase. It was like $20 here, $20 there. Like, slowly building a character up over time, right? Like, over like weeks. It wasn't just like, hey, here's $100 in one go. It really feels bad though, because the unit is so cool. Like, the attack animation is super cool. The unit looks super cool. It's insanely good. But it's just like so hard to get. And you're not going to be able to trade for it because it's a $100 unit. So people are going to want like crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Nobody won the giveaway yet. I haven't picked any winners. Probably pick them tomorrow. I can't even imagine how much this new unit is going to be trade value wise, and I know it's not going to be on the site. The thing that is actually kind of nice, at least for me, but like it's not nice overall. I've been trying to get shiny Wumbo Surge SpongeBob for my How Good Is series, right? Because I want to test every single unit fully maxed out. Bro, shiny Wumbo Surge SpongeBob is worth 1.6 million in trade value, which is insane. Like, you could get like a shiny Wumbo secret for that. But here's the thing. He's a mythic unit, not a limited unit, which means I can use the shiny Wumbo mythic potion on him, which is good for me in my video, in my showcase. But imagine all those people that got super lucky, got him, and like now you have a unit that's worth like crazy value, 1.6 million. His value is gonna tank, bro. Because think about all the people who don't have him shiny Wumbo, like me, who are gonna put a shiny Wumbo potion on him. The value is gonna tank. Sucks to suck, I guess. I need so much stuff I'm crafting too. Yeah, no, it is. It's splash and single. So it has the 0.1 cooldown. And it actually is a 0.1 cooldown. If you watch the video, the attack animation, the gun that SpongeBob is using is basically like a machine gun. Like it just fires like a machine gun full auto. There's no cooldown to it. So he's firing the gun full auto. And it looks like the best line AoE in the game, probably, or like one of the best, like as far as the actual attack animation goes. But then on top of that, Patrick is throwing tubs of mayo from behind that deal like a splash. So yeah, it's hitting 2 different times. This new unit, man, he makes Hydra look like a baby. Makes Dungeon Master look like a baby. Level 50 secret formula fully upgraded. What was the stats? Like 610,000 damage, 100 range, 0.1 cooldown. Crazy. Actually crazy. Bro, honestly, raid and challenge maps really should be selectable. Especially with this new update, the fact that challenges and raids give specific crafting materials, they really should be selectable, not on a rotation. You know the reason why they do that though is because I think they want to make it harder to macro this stuff. I really think that's what it is. They just want to make it harder to macro. Because I need Mrs. Puff's boating school to craft them out. But it's literally the last one that we're gonna get. This is what it is. I mean, yeah, but like, even if you don't leave the map, um, what's it called? Like once the timer runs out, you can't press next. And yeah, sure, you could like just let the macro play until it comes back and you can press next. But bro, that means you have to wait for it to cycle through all the other maps. So that's like an hour and a half of your macro just playing and not actually doing anything, which is such a like a waste of time. Like it's a very like sure you could macro, but it's a very inefficient macro. Very, very inefficient. Like you're unironically just better playing. Which I think is by design. I mean, it really is. It's the same thing it always is. You're playing the same stuff you'd be playing, you're just getting a new currency. It's the way like all these updates are. You're playing the same stuff that you'd be playing regardless. You're just getting a new currency on top of it. Like, don't get me wrong, all the new items and crafting stuff is cool, but the process of getting it is not cool. Which is like something I've said tons of times about this game with their updates. I mean, you can redo it over and over. You just can't press next. Like, you have to wait. Like, we've literally seen it on stream. Once the next map comes up, you have to wait for that map to be in rotation again. It literally just doesn't let you go back into it until it's in the rotation again. I don't use my shiny Wumbo Hydra, though, because... I mean, there's just really no point. I could beat it, like, I'm pretty sure one Squidosaurus Rex could beat this. Like, the Davy Jones challenges are really easy. They've been power crept really hard. Honestly, the only thing in the game that's actually hard right now is the Davy Jones story and the Davy Jones raids. Aside from that, I don't think anything in the game is actually hard. I guess you could say, like, the final boss battle is kind of hard against Lionfish, but, like, it's really not that hard. I think it's easier than the new Davy Jones locker stages. It's really just more so, like, do you have a good account? Like, if you have a good account, it's not even really a good account. It's just, like, there's certain characters that just make bosses light work. Like, a lot of them aren't even secrets either. I think some of the best units for boss battles, a lot of them are mythics. They're free to play mythics too. I actually still need to make a video about boss battles and like some of the best teams. Been trying to work on Squawg though, get him to level 100. But I think Squawg is probably like one of the best boss battle characters. Yeah, because the thing you gotta think about with secrets is that you only get one, and with mythics you get two. So like a good example is Mermaid Man. I think Mermaid Man, his damage is like 50 something thousand, and you get two, right? So it's actually like 100k his DPS. So Mermaid Man would be doing more DPS than Bullworm, because yeah, Bullworm does more individually, but you only get one Bullworm. So pretty much like mythics are gonna be better than most secrets unless it's like Dungeon Master or Hydra Karen. Like unless it's one of the mythics that, or not mythics, but unless it's one of the secrets that hits like really, really, really hard, it's probably just gonna be worse. Learned that one the hard way. When I was trying to get the like completion times, the quick completion times for the stars. I still have to grind out all the stars for the mythic. Or not the mythic, but the mount. My brain is so cooked. We can maybe do that this stream. Wait, guys, do you get anything from boss battles? Like any materials? I didn't check. Honestly, didn't even think about that. Right now I'm working on getting the stuff to craft the Flying Dutchman mount. We need the, we need Mrs. Puff's boating school to show back up in the rotation, though. I need the materials from that. I'm just grinding, like, whatever challenges are showing up right now. You don't? Okay. Boss battles are low-key already power crept. It's like you get everything you need from them. Like you get the 2 units. You get all the stars done, and then it's kind of not really any reason to keep doing it. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna check the shop. I need to make sure I'm checking the shop every 10 minutes because it's really important to make sure that you're getting as many of these as you can. I got scammed, man. You shouldn't be able to get 2. That's a scam. It should only be 4. It's such a scam. Oh, I feel you. I mean, I'm tired, and then it's also like a very zoned out type of thing, right? Now I can buy 4. Like, bro, why is this so RNG? It literally says, too. Wait, they just added the ads. I didn't even think about that. $299 exist. 683 exist. Yeah, they about to make that money. They about to make that money. Are the ads only a mobile thing? Yeah, rip boss battles. I'd do that. I do not, unfortunately. Speaking of, I'm gonna go claim some coins. I have enough coins for this guy, but I'm saving for this guy. 30,000 exists. That's crazy. Wait, I think it's this one. It's not this one. I've had like 2 or 3 of these. Ads are mobile only. Gotcha. Bubble out. Okay, what am I missing? Literally just the rope and that. What do I need for this guy? Oh. Gotcha. Yeah, so it looks like we're literally just gonna be sitting here farming challenges, bro. You know what that means, guys. We're gonna use some of the boosters that you can't get anymore. I mean, you can, but not reliably. Yeah, that's cool. Oh my gosh. Bro, they need to bring back boosters. Them taking away boosters is actually such an L. Like, how do you get them now? Is it just playtime prizes? And codes? Also, I wouldn't mind a better money unit. I never even bothered trading for the shiny Wumbo. What was that? The bargain mart, I think it's called. I never even bothered trading for it because I heard that it was buns, that it wasn't even better than this for whatever reason. So I just never traded for it. I don't think there's a new code for this update. I can double check though. Nah, this code's from yesterday. I don't even know if they're still good though, because their freaking codes expire after like a day. It would be wonderful. Shouldn't the next one in the rotation be Mrs. Puff's boating school? I'm pretty sure it is. We really need that. I want to make this mount and see how big it is in game. We might be like the first person to have the mount. If not the first, we're definitely one of the first. For real, L code expiration. I remember when I first started playing this game, I gave my friend a code. It was literally like the next day, and he's like, it's expired. And I'm like, oh, well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why they expire so fast, too, considering that the codes a lot of times aren't even that good. Like, they kind of suck, usually. We haven't had an actual, like, really, really good code in a while. Like, here, the last two codes were 2,500 gems, and then 5 challenger crates and 10 epic chests. Like, bruh. And then the one before that was 10 magic conches, 10 rare chests. Like, bruh. Canned bread is good. The one that gave you 50 canned bread, that was probably like the best code we'd had in a while. So the canned bread was actually really good. Also, did they ever rework the faction shop? Because they said that they were going to rework factions and rework the faction shop, like, at the end of the first season that they introduced factions. And I don't think they ever did. I mean, I guess, but, like, bro, 2,500 gems is, like, nothing. Like, I don't even think that's a full normal summon. Like, I don't even think that's a full normal 50 summon. That was a lie. Yeah. Honestly, I was kind of hoping that they would rework it. Not like do a full rework, but at least tweak the shop, because I don't really think the way the shop works is like that good. The shop's kind of buns, to be honest. I talked about it in one of my videos or one of my streams. I don't know. But like, if you're someone that macros or grinds a lot, by the end of the season, you have so many extra currency, and you end up spending it on those patties that are like, I don't know, they're really not that good. At the end of the season, I usually have like 20 to 30k patties of those aged patties that I buy, you know, with all my extra currency, and I get like maybe like 2 mythics to level 100 or something from it. It's like nothing really that crazy. Like, I think everything in that shop should be cheaper, but that's just my opinion. I really think that like most shops should be cheaper though. Like, I think most of the shops are kind of overpriced. Like the raid shop's overpriced, the faction shop's overpriced. I mean, yeah, Goofy Goober is the faction. To be honest though, like I saw that coming from a mile away. Goofy Goober is just like, why wouldn't you want to be Goofy Goober? You know what I mean? Not hating on the other two factions, but it's just like, it's just the Goofy Goobers, man. I mean, yeah, that too. It incentivizes you to either just pick Goofy Goober off the rip, or to spend $10 at the end of the season to make sure you get your rewards. What they should do is that if a faction is like way behind or has way less members, they should make it so that that faction earns more faction points, not like for themselves that you can spend, but on the leaderboard, if that makes sense. So like for every 1 faction point they earn that they can spend, it counts as 2 on the leaderboard, or like 1.5 on the leaderboard. They should do something like that, because like, bro, I'm pretty sure one of the factions is like over 100 million points behind us. Like, they're never catching up. So doing something like that to maybe give them a chance or give them some hope, like, I don't know if that would be, you know, like a bad thing. I think it might be a decent thing for the game. Makes it a bit more competitive as well. I don't really see how that could hurt the game personally. Making the factions a bit more competitive. Like in terms of, it's just not just a Goofy Goober blowout every time, you know? This is coming from someone who's in the Goofy Goobers, by the way. Every single season. And was also top 100 on the leaderboard at one point. Now I could care less, because it's really just like, it's really just how much story are you willing to macro? Because story is still just like the king for resources. Yeah, rip on Goofy Goobers. But that's the thing, bro, is like, if I didn't pick, like, I would almost feel bad picking something other than Goofy Goobers, because I know I'm not gonna get the special, like, mount or whatever, right? That's just like bad design, in my opinion. Not that I'm a dev, but like, you don't want people to feel bad for picking 2 out of the 3 factions, you know what I mean? Hola. Alright, I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back. Yeah, synergy for units would be good. I think that's been suggested for like months. You know what we could maybe do, since we're grinding so many challenges? And I know that there were people that said that they would like a Dennis's motorcycle giveaway. Maybe we could do a Dennis's motorcycle giveaway. Bro. Once relics are on units, I swear, Davy Jones is gonna become so much easier. Like, I think that Davy Jones might actually become macroable if you have good enough units with, like, the new relics on them. Because right now, it's kind of hard to macro. Oh yeah, it's super fast. I think it's the fastest mount in the game. It definitely was for a while. I don't know if it still is, because some of the newer mounts that they've been adding have gotten a lot faster, which is good. Slow mounts are a massive L, in my opinion. Like, I hate it when a mount looks cool, but then is so slow that it, like, irritates me using it. You know what I mean? We need to farm up a bunch of these, because you need these for the new Breakfast Monster guy. By the way, Breakfast Monster, you're going to be able to get him 5 stars. I don't want to say easy, but, like, probably easier than most limited units. Yeah, I don't know how fast Lionfish is. I haven't used Lionfish. I still don't have it yet. One of these days, I'm going to do a stream where I just go and get all those done. Because I'm pretty sure I could get them done. It's just a matter of doing it. Like, 3 stars. I thought about doing it in this stream, but since you don't get any materials for it, I don't think I'm going to. I'll wait and do it a different stream. Dude, Golden Limo mount sucks. It's like the worst mount in the game. It's slow. It's really like bulky and wonky when you drive it. It just looks goofy. Like, that mount is so bad. Yeah, I need all the stars on a bunch of the stages. Like I said, I think I could do it. It's just a matter of actually going and doing it. It's gonna take probably like an hour or something like that. Legendary only is not, it's not bad. Because you just have to beat it with legendary only. It doesn't have to be like in the time limit. For like whatever the time limit star is, you literally just have to beat it before the timer like runs out altogether. With legendary or below. I mean, They buffed like every legendary unit. They're way better than they used to be. I'll show you after this. Like what I would use for those. And I'm actually missing some of the really good legendaries, right? Like, I don't have Bang Geek SpongeBob is probably pretty good. I don't have this guy, Shiny Wumbo. Do we all need? I forgot that this is a mount. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. She's got her tree now. I wish you could buy more than one at a time. This is really tedious right here. Has anybody used this guy, by the way? His stats look good on paper, but I haven't used him. Yo, what's good? Do you like him? Hey, how's it going? Oh, I just bought. Okay. I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, I was literally just talking about that earlier. He's worth 1.6 mil, but now that you're going to be able to make him Shiny Wumbo with a potion, his value's going to tank. Low key, bro. If you have Shiny Wumbo Sir SpongeBob, I would trade him. Like, if you have a normal version still, and you have enough to get him to 5 stars, I would trade him, bro, because the value's gonna tank. And you could always, if you have a normal, you could always get him Shiny Wumbo with the potion. Wait, I feel like these are refreshing so fast. Like, way faster than they should be. Wait, we can almost craft this, kinda. I was gonna do something, but I don't remember what. No, I remember. Squawk. Can I fully level this guy up? Cool. I can. Woo! Look at that damage. Look at that damage, chat. Yeah, this guy's a boss nuker. Alright, let's start this guy up a little bit. Two stars. I mean, that's not bad for no levels in him. Oh, yes, the boating school. You know what this means, guys. This means we're about to get the mount. I'm actually really excited. Bro, like, I've been waiting for, you know, something to do with the mega tokens for so long. Like, I kind of figured it would come with crafting, but they've been teasing crafting for literally, like, what, like 3 months or something like that, or like 2 months? They've been talking about crafting. Okay, so we gotta do, I think 3 of these. I'm gonna do the 3 and then hop out, craft them out, and then go back in and keep grinding because I want to make the mount and breakfast monster before we end stream. I don't know how long the crafting is gonna take though. I'm not even gonna lie, guys. I completely forgot that we have to wait a timer. Oh, that sucks, dude. You gotta be kidding me. I'm over here thinking that I'm gonna be able to show the stuff on stream, and I'm probably not even gonna be able to. Depending on how long the timer is. Man, that sucks. Not only do we have to sit here and grind out the resources, but I gotta wait out a timer too. Unless I want to spend money. I don't have Robux on this account either. I have Robux on my other account. Like, I guess I could go grind on the other account and then, like, but I've already grinded out the materials on this one is the problem. But, like, low-key, I could go on the other account. I might do that for Nosferatu. I might grind up the stuff for Nosferatu on the other account, and then instead of waiting the 72 hours or whatever, just skip it with Robux. That way I can make the video, like, tomorrow. That might be what I do. Also, I haven't watched the Nosferatu video. How good does he look for anybody that's seen gameplay? Might be time to set up the macro, not gonna lie. Get that SpongeBob macro defense going. One more, and then we can back out and start the craft on this mount. I think I have everything I need for it. Honestly, though, I'm gonna have so much, like, by the time stream starts tomorrow, man, I'm gonna have so much. I'm actually just gonna be so stacked in terms of crafting materials. The only thing I'm not gonna be stacked on is like challenge stuff, right? The challenge materials, and then the raids that are on a timer, like on a rotation. It kind of sucks. I just did a ton of like raid farming and raid macroing. Like I think I've macroed out, it was like 200 and something runs of Murmulair on this account, and I did all that right before the frickin', you know, the crafting update came. So I didn't get any materials for all those runs. That would have been so many materials. Yeah, Bunker Boys is cracked. Pretty sure Bunker Boys is just the best unit in the game, like, without a doubt. Like, it's not even close. Like, level 1 Bunker Boys, no secret formula, are basically better than the best unit in the game at level 50 with secret formula. Like, that's how broken they are. It really is pay to win, it really is. Hey man, that's on the devs though. Devs thought it was a good idea. Yeah, I mean, bro, it's like Spongehenge on steroids. 160k damage max upgrade. What type of attack is he though? That's not bad. But it also depends on like what type of attack he is. He's a line. It's okay. He's good, but he's not like, you know, it's not insane. I have to test him though. Because like this guy I didn't really think was going to be that good. But then once I tested him in game, I'm like, okay, this guy's actually way better than you'd think. I wonder with the Bunker Boys, because they've got the line plus splash. I wonder if their damage number, like the stat that you see, is split between, because a lot of times when a unit has like does like a multi-hit like that, their actual damage will be split between the two hits. I think we can start the craft after this. Bro, imagine they drop a unit that does a multi-hit, that's damage isn't split between the two hits, and it does whatever the damage number says on each hit. That'd be so broken. I could see them doing it. I really could. Sad thing is, like, the Bunker Boys are a cool unit. I really want them, but do I want to spend $100 on them? Not really. Yeah, I might need one more rope. That's what I was thinking. I either have it all or I need like one more rope. Alright, we're backing out after this. What achievement did I get? Okay. Bubble ball. Level 50. Nice. Another goofy goober. Don't mind if I do. Alright. Let me... Alright. Type a W in the chat if you want to win. Let me find it. A Road Reaper. Dennis's motorcycle. I've got an extra one. And then I'm going to be doing another giveaway after this of something else. I'm not going to say what it is yet, but type a W if you want to win a Road Reaper. Alright, Ian, you're the lucky winner of the Road Reaper. Let me unpin this. Alright, we're gonna do a Goofy Cooper giveaway soon. Do I have you added, Ian, or no? Yeah, a little Goofy Cooper giveaway. Okay, cool. Send me a trade invite if I'm not full. I don't know if this lobby's full or not. Alright, here you go. Road Reaper for you. Dude, I love this mount. It's so cool. It's super fast and it's just like super cool. It fits through all the little like shortcut spots and stuff too. It really is. It's a W mount. It's my favorite mount by far. I think there's other cool mounts, but they're all kind of slow. Like, this one I think is really cool, but it's super slow. Like, if this mount was like twice the speed, or even like 50% faster, I would use it. What else? This mount's not bad, but again, it's kind of slow. This mount, again, I think it's kind of cool. I like the trail that it leaves behind, but it's a little slow. Like, it could be a little bit faster. The Jellyfish Dragon's super cool. I like this mount a lot. This mount's actually pretty fast, too. I got my playtime process. You guys get to watch this. He's slow. We could low-key grind out Shiny Wumbo Lionfish, maybe. Not Shiny Wumbo, but the mount. My brain's cooked. Bro, can we get a king jellyfish? Probably not, but it would be lovely. Big Sag. I swear this refreshes way more often than 10 minutes. Am I the only one? Brain is definitely cooked. Yeah, I'm sleep deprived. No, I don't have to try them out. I thought about buying it, but I was like, eh. How fast is it? It's not that fast, right? I mean, it's not bad, actually. It's pretty quick. Yeah, it's pretty quick. I actually think the Trident mount is a massive W. Not only was the money going to charity, but, bro, it's like, that's what, that's what should cost money, is cosmetics. I think it's a cool mount. I don't know. I just, like, I'm a little hesitant to spend money on mounts. And the only reason why I say that, even though I literally just said they should do more paid cosmetics, is because I feel like mounts are a little wonky in this game. Like, I've said that since the beginning, though. Like, I've always felt like mounts are a little wonky. I'm missing a rope. He was right. Yeah, he was kind of zooming, actually. Mount is quick. That might be the fastest mount, or one of the definitely one of the fastest. I don't know if it's quicker than what's it called? Probably is. I have the boatmobile on my other account, but I traded for it. I didn't buy it. But the boatmobile is kind of slow. I wish it was faster. Actually, no, I just thought of. I should try to trade for the Trident. I probably could. I don't think the Trident has, like, too crazy a value. I think I could probably trade for it. I thought about giving away the second dragon. I might. We'll see. I don't remember if I gave one to my other account or not. The patty mount, I don't really care about trading for on this account that much, to be honest, because I have it on the other one and it's kind of slow. I'm only really interested in trading for that Trident mount because of how fast it is, if I'm being honest with you. Like, the paddy wagon's cool, it's just really slow. Like, it's not the slowest, but for what it is, it's kind of slow. It's like $8 or $9, I think. And it's the freaking paddy wagon, man. It should not be as slow as it is. I'd have to check value to see, like, what would be fair for it. Bro, I feel like this thing should have way more value than it does. It says it's only 25k. I know the mount was only like $4 or $5, but still, I feel like it should have way more value than it does. That's what I mean. The paddy wagon should be so fast. Like, it should be one of the fastest mounts, I think. I think the one that we need comes around next. The Flying Dutchman ship. Bemmy still doesn't have value on the site. That's crazy. I kind of figured Bemmy would have value by now. It's been, what, like 3 days since he was released? Oh, that reminds me, I still need to do the Bemmy video. Oh, man. I have no clue. That's what I mean. They still haven't added Bemmy's trade value. It's probably decent. At least for the one I have. I have like a normal on my other account because I barely played, but then I have the fully maxed out one on this account. Yeah, Trident's only 25k. I think it should be more. I know it was cheap, but it's a limited time mount. Mounts just have like no value, I feel like. Like even the jellyfish mount only has like 7.5k value, even though it's limited time. Like I swear mounts just like don't hold value well. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like things should be higher value than they are, and other times I feel like they should be lower the value than they are. It really just depends. Yeah, I got the glove balloon. I think I streamed myself getting that the weekend that it came out. I think. I remember that update being kind of lackluster. Me and a viewer beat all the stages in like an hour, got the mount, and then like that was it. And the units weren't really that good either, especially after the buffs happened. Those units didn't get buffed. Well, JoJo did. It's weird. The mythics didn't get buffed, but the legendary did, and I don't think the epic got buffed. So it's like 3 out of 4 of those units just kind of suck now. It's really weird. I don't know why they didn't buff. What's his name? Tiff and Bert. They buffed JoJo, and I don't know if they buffed Sand Creature, but they definitely didn't buff Tiff and Bert. I have no clue why. Yeah, it's really weird. Especially if you consider that Tiff literally has, like, old King Neptune stats. Like, she's that bad. And they didn't buff her. The thing that is crazy to me is that they released her that bad. Like, that's what's wild to me. Like, King Neptune was a character from the start of the game. That's why he was that bad. Dude, I'm getting tired. I don't know how much more I got left in me. I'm trying to make it at least long enough to start the craft on stream so we can see how long the craft time is together. I want to start the craft for Breakfast Monster and for what's his name? The Flying Dutchman ship. Bro, what is Breakfast Monster even from, by the way? I've never heard of this character. Is it like a new character? What season is this from? I'm looking right now. Season 14, 2024. Yeah, there's no shot I would have saw this episode. Yeah, I haven't really seen the, like, if it's like 2015 or 16 and beyond, I probably haven't seen it. I haven't really seen any new stuff. Oh, GG. I'm so tired. I don't even know, like, what's keeping me awake at this point. I think it's just sheer will. Sheer will to try and start these crafts on stream. I think this is it, guys. I think this is what we're looking for right here. Okay, I was about to say, did I just crash? I just crashed for a second. Okay, what do we all need? So, I know we need... I'm not even close to this guy. Yikes. Alright, we're grinding Flying Dutchman. The grind is definitely real. We've been going for almost 2 hours. Probably actually grinding for like an hour and a half. We don't have enough of anything to do any of the crafts we want to do yet. Oh man. SpongeBob. Grind defense. Little grind never hurt nobody. Bro, why did they get rid of traitless, by the way? Like, don't get me wrong, it felt bad. It felt bad to have your secret formula taken off your characters, but like, still, why did they get rid of traitless? $30 raids. Yeah, bro, like, this is why I wish that my 200 and something raid runs that I freaking macroed out over, like, the past day was done, you know, with the crafting materials actually in the game. So I missed out on so many potential crafting materials. It's actually insane. It's 1 per run, I'm pretty sure. So I would have had like 200 and something of those JLA medals. So it's crazy to think about. But I mean, you macro overnight, you'll build up medals like crazy. Which we're definitely going to be doing. The only thing that sucks is that you can't trade materials. You can only trade the items, because what I would do is I would like macro different things on different accounts. So like one account I would macro one stage, the other account I would macro the other stage, and I would just trade it all to one account. We can't do that, unfortunately. I have to actually grind up each individual thing on every account. I really can't place it here. What? Am I missing something, guys? How does this not fit? What? Okay. Weird. Yeah, I mean raids they do, bro. They take like 7-8 minutes. Unless it's Dark Ages. That one's like 6. That's the quickest one. Or Middle Ages, whatever it's called. Alright. Here we go. You guys ready for this? We're gonna begin the craft. 1 hour. 1 hour. Man, now I'm tempted to stream for another hour. 24 hours this guy takes? Jesus. No, they trolled, bro. They trolled. They trolled. They trolled. No. No. No, 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 no. This is not... Bro, when I said bring them back, this is not what I meant. Bro, this is why they got rid of them, by the way. This is why they got rid of them. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just noticed this. I mean, it's not the worst, because, like, I think this is all stuff you get from story. So it's not the worst. But, bro, if it's 5 minutes per one, think about that. Like, farming this up isn't going to be the worst if you macro. But waiting is going to suck, bro. If you can only craft one per... Bro. Like, think about that. Takes 5 minutes. You can get 3 every 5 minutes. That's insane. Whereas before, it literally just costed like 150. And I make 300 per. So you macro out overnight. You come with like 20k, and then you just sit here with an auto clicker, and it was like 150. And then I think like 300 or something like that for the other booster. So you would just sit here with an auto clicker, and you would literally just get like 100 of each from just macroing overnight. This is way worse. Like, this is way, way worse. What is a secret formula reroll? I can't even. I need spectral barnacles. I must have enough to craft this. Actually, no, I don't. I lied. I need all this stuff. I need all this stuff. I lied. I kind of want to wait for that. Low key. Let's do the Goofy Goober giveaway. Type a W if you want to win Goofy Goober. While we wait on the shop to reset. Because why not? Where's my... Okay, here it is. Alright, so we got Ian and Raylos. The lucky winner was Raylos. W. Raylos. Okay, let me check this real quick. Oh, it's 20 seconds. I'll wait for this to refresh and then I'll go to the trade hub. Oh, I have so many trait rerolls. Oh, I hate when they do the two. I'm tempted to wait the hour, guys. Because at this point, it's less than an hour. I'm tempted just to wait the timer until it's done. That way we can, like, show it on stream, you know? I don't even know if I'm in the same one. I'm not. Bro, I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck. Wait. Actually, I should stay. But there's so many people here. It's better if I leave and just join him. Oh, rip. Has moved to a restricted location within this experience. Huh? What? What does that even mean? Does that mean there's too many people? Alright, here you go, Goofy Goober. Bro. Why does it do that when you try to type a heart in the chat? It just, like, can't handle it. It can't handle the love. Thank you so much for watching, though. I appreciate it. By the way, I just thought about this. We're almost 2 hours in. If you haven't stretched or got up, you should stretch or move around. I'm about to move around a little bit. My legs are like almost falling asleep. I do need to get sleep, but I also need to get this grind going. Because it's like at this point, we've got what, maybe like 50 minutes left on the timer for that unit, or not the unit, but the mount. And I kind of want to show the mount on stream. Plus 2, I want to see if I can get the breakfast monster crafting. Because it's 24 hours, so it's like if I could get that crafting before I take a nap or whatever, that would be really nice. Wake up and then, you know, decent amount of the timer will be gone. Bro. Thank you, man. Good night. Thanks for checking out the stream. My brain is so cooked that, like, even talking is hard. I barely have the energy to talk. Must keep grinding, though. It really is. It's like, this isn't really hard at all, you know what I mean? So I could just sit here and grind, even though I'm super tired. Like, I could just sit here and grind it, because it's not hard. It doesn't really take a lot of, like, brain power, but talking does. And I don't want to just sit here, like, full mute, you know what I mean? So it's like finding a balance. Also on top of it too, I've already yapped so much this stream. At a certain point you run out of stuff to yap about. Yeah, no, Red Bull really does work wonders. It tastes horrible, but it keeps you up. But like, I never understood how people drank Red Bull my entire life. And now I get it. It's not because it tastes good, it keeps you up when you need to stay up. Yeah, I've never really been a big Monster fan. I like some of their flavored kinds, like the ones that have juice in them, but the normal Monster I've never liked. Like the black can or the white can, I've like never liked those. I used to drink Rockstar energy drinks when I was like younger. I think mainly because my uncle drank them. But honestly, I was way too young to be drinking the amount of energy drinks I was. Yeah, I don't know. I swear when I was in high school, like, I saw everybody with a white or a black monster, like, all the time. I don't know. I don't think they taste that good. I like Ghost right now. Ghosts are probably my favorite. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Breakfast Monster may be unobtainable this stream because I need I need like 10 of the drop from this. Which means I'm gonna have to wait a whole nother rotation of this. It's like an hour and a half. That's a long time, guys. I just like the flavors of Ghost. Doesn't taste like too much just like a plain energy drink to me. Some of them are way better than others, but overall, I think the flavors are pretty good. There's one that's horrible. I think it's like the orange one. Can't remember which one it is exactly, but I remember there was one that I thought was just horrible. But for the most part, they're all pretty decent. It's so hard to like keep doing it fast, but it looks so funny. I just suck. Like, I don't even really think it's that hard. I just suck. Same. It's like I really want to get Breakfast Monster the craft started on this stream, but bro, that's like another hour. We haven't really gone that long. We've only gone for 2 hours. It's just that I'm tired. If I wasn't tired, I'd have no problem going for a super long stream. Like, I think when the Easter Bob stuff was out, we did like 8-9 hour streams, which were really fun. But with those, I woke up like, I think a few hours before the stream. So I was like nice and fresh for the stream. I've already been up, by the time I started stream, I had already been up for like 12 or 13 hours or something like that. Yeah. I mean, it looks really goofy, I won't lie. It looks really goofy, but I don't know. Just want to get it, you know? We gotta get that Nosferatu grind started, too. Bro, I'm gonna craft Nosferatu all the way up to 5 stars. Just watch. I'm gonna craft 26 Nosferatus. Not only that, I'm gonna use a shiny Wumbo potion on him too to make him shiny Wumbo. Mark my words, I will have a shiny Wumbo 5-star level 100 Nosferatu. It might be like 2 or 3 months from now, but I will have one. Oh yeah, it's gonna take a long time. It's gonna take a long time. It's gonna be like 2 or 3 months from now, but I will have one. Mark my words. The breakfast monster should be way easier to get to 5-star. Yeah, I don't think you can make him shiny Wumbo though. They were gonna make it, from what I heard, so that you could make limited units shiny Wumbo with the potions, but from what I heard, they rolled that back. Thank you. I mean, I'm gonna do it. It's just a matter of time. It's like a lot of stuff in this game. It's just a matter of time and how much you're willing to grind. I low-key need to save a little bit of gems to start like summoning for sea bears again, because I still need to get a sea bear up to 5 stars. You know, I just thought about that. If I get these shiny Wumbo potions, I could make my 5-star cyborg shiny Wumbo. I could make this 3-star sea bear that I'm working on getting 5-star shiny Wumbo. Dude. Imagine I made this guy shiny Wumbo. Jesus. I think the only things you can't put those potions on is exotics and limiteds. Also, didn't they say that there was going to be craftable exotics? I feel like they said that there was going to be craftable exotics in the Hydra Karen update. Bro, I have no game plan. The plan is to just macro. You know what I really need to do though? I need to start farming up boosters. I say that with a massive sigh because I'm just sitting there thinking about how every single booster has a 5-minute craft time on it. Why'd they have to do that, man? Why did they have to do that? I mean, yeah. That's the problem, right? Is it's like, if you can craft any unit shiny Wumbo, not only does it like completely just tank the value of everything, but eventually like you just kind of run out of reasons to play the game. Like, that's something I said in one of my videos a while ago. I don't remember what video it is, but I remember distinctly saying something about how, like, once you have everything in the game, it kind of, like, you don't really have a lot of point in playing it. Not even everything. Like, once you have a lot of the stuff in the game, you're kind of just waiting, like, from update to update for new stuff to come out. Honestly, like, I really wouldn't mind though if they just maybe did like every other week update. Lately, I feel like they've been pumping out content so fast. I mean, as long as they don't keep doing like super pay to win stuff, The game will be fine because like the IP, it's SpongeBob, you know. But if they keep doing pay-to-win stuff, I mean, the player count is just it's gonna tank. Like, it was already starting to get really low. The average, pretty much the entire time I've played, has been around 20k. And just before this update dropped, it was like, what? Like, 13.8? That's the lowest I've ever seen it. I think it's a combination of, like, people being frustrated with the leaks for this update, and also people being frustrated with the Mermaid Man stuff. Because, like, you gotta think, the Mermaid Man stuff is very tedious. It's basically what I, like, always say, and what I said earlier in the stream. You're doing the same stuff you'd be doing anyways, just for, like, instead you're getting like a additional currency on top of it. I think really the best way to put it is, like, you're doing stuff you'd already be doing, except for, like, minuscule additional rewards. Maybe you have to do, like, 36 quests, and you get 1 boosted secret chest, or maybe it's, like, 3, I can't remember. But you get, like, a boosted secret chest. You get the invisible boatmobile mount, which, like, okay, sure, that's kind of cool. And then you get that limited unit, the Moth, which, like, he's a cool unit. He looks cool. But, bro, he sucks. Like, he's not good. He's very mid. And they did that same thing with Agent Star, where it's like the unit looks cool, but then it's actually very mid. Which definitely sucks, bro. Like, these units don't have to be the best units in the game, but there's no reason to make them mid. Especially when you spend 4 weeks, like, you artificially lock these characters behind time walls. You make people wait 4 weeks, and, like, especially with this one where you have to do 36 quests. You have to do so many more quests this time around. You have to do all this work. You lock it behind a time wall, so you have to do 4 weeks worth of work, wait. And then you finally get the unit that you've put in all this work for and waited a whole month, and the unit is mid. You'll use them maybe a few times to try them out. If you're, like, at my stage of the game, you'll use them a few times to try them out. If you're a newer player, you might use them for a bit in your main loadout until you get, like, better units. But they're not good enough to be, you know, really used. Like, they're not even good enough to be viable, in my opinion, which is the problem. Yeah, it's really not worth it. The only thing, like, the only point to do it is for the collection, you know, the collection aspect, if you're, like, a collector. But aside from that, there's really no point. Actually, as a matter of fact, we can look real quick how many chests you get. Is it 1 or is it 3? It's 1. Yeah, it's even worse. So you get 1 secret chest, which these are kind of buns, by the way. I don't really like these. Mostly you just get the golden trait rerolls. These are a lot better because they're boosted. I think you mostly just get units. Like, I've only ever gotten units from these, but you could still get, like, just, like, a mythic, right? Which isn't that hype. And then, yeah, you get, like, some rewards in between, right? Like 2,000 gems, 15 trait rerolls, 10 conches, 2 crates. Like, you get some rewards, but none of it is, like, that crazy, I guess, is my point. Like, it's all just very, like, meh. It's very meh. By the way, didn't this guy have more damage? Didn't this guy's damage say like 8,000 or 9,000 the first day he dropped? Wait a second. Yeah, I don't like the secret chest that much. A lot of time you just get the golden trait rolls. I'm checking my stream from yesterday because, or not from yesterday, but from a few days ago. Because I could have swore that this guy's damage was higher. Maybe I'm just, like, super tired. Bro, it was! It was! Bro, in my stream, maybe, okay, maybe it was just like a visual bug, right? Because that's happened before, where the damage says it's higher than it actually is, so maybe it was just like a visual bug. But in my stream from 2 days ago, right? Which is on, I'm pretty sure Tuesday. It might have been Wednesday. His damage says 9,100. His SPA and his range are the same, but his damage says 9,100. So I don't know if like the numbers were actually bugged. I don't know, dude. He sucks. He sucks. Nothing else to say. He sucks. That's another good thing about like recording and live streaming stuff is I can go back and, you know, I have the evidence. Yeah, no, he's really bad. I'm just gonna do it for the like a completionist aspect of it, but dude, doing all these challenges or these quests is like really painful. Check what I'll need for this guy. So I need 5 more of these. Yeah, we could do that maybe. Probably not. I'm not gonna make 5, am I? No, I think I took too long sitting in the thing. I could have got 5 completions if I got in here right away, but I'm only gonna get 4 probably. Yeah, I'm really just doing it to get the unit for like the completion aspect of it. Just to like have the unit. Make a video on them. I'm like a completionist, and also because of the YouTube, I like to have every unit, or try to get every unit. Unless it's something like Bunker Boys. I don't know. I don't think it's worth spending $100. Also, I just realized I forgot both these units have Septon's Crown. I feel you. They really should make it so that you can select which one you want to do. Make it so much better. On the bright side, I think we only have maybe like a half an hour to go on this mount. Which one is my favorite? Hard to say. Which one is my favorite? I like the quality of life update stuff. So like the trait reroll, like pity was nice. I don't know if I could necessarily say any one update was my favorite, but I like the quality of life stuff that they do. Like those tend to be my favorite updates, is the quality of life. But like, if I had to give an actual answer, I would say maybe the challenge update rework, where they reworked the challenges and added the challenge shop. That update was nice. I grinded that update like a ton with my friend. I think that was actually around when I first started making videos on this game. So yeah, that would probably be like my favorite update. I know my first videos on what's it called? Mrs. Puff's boating school on nightmare difficulty, like back when they first released mounts. So yeah, definitely around that time I would say it would be like my favorite updates. When I saw them, they only ever gave 50, and it was the secret ones that gave 250. I don't know if they changed it though. That's just from what I saw. Okay, we need I got like 2 more of these things after this. Oh, what happened to my phone? I'm so tired, I don't even know what I just did with my phone. Oh, it's right in front of me. Oh my god. wonder how many of these we're gonna be able to get in. If I'm lucky, I might actually be able to get all of them that I need. Yeah, I play other games. I've been thinking about maybe starting a second channel because I would totally like make videos and stream other games, but I don't really want to do it on this channel. I want this channel to be like mainly SpongeBob Tower Defense. But I have videos and streams from other games in the past, but they're all privated because, yeah, this channel I've basically just turned into like SpongeBob Tower Defense. But I play a bunch of different games. Like, I play Dead by Daylight sometimes. The new Dragon Ball MOBA that just came out. What it's like Gakaishin Squadra or whatever. I played that game when it was in alpha, and I want to play the beta or like the early access that they have right now. That game was super fun. I used to play Minecraft sometimes, not really that much anymore. I don't know. Just depends on like what I'm in the mood for. Bro, I swear, like, playing this game and playing other games, it's not that it's hard, but, like, if you want to really, like, what's the word? Like, if you want to really keep up to date in this game, like, you have to put in so much grind time. Definitely eats away from other games. But if you can macro, that helps a lot. Oh my gosh, I'm actually lucky enough that I'm gonna be able to get all 10, guys. That's insane. That's actually just insane W luck right there. I'm gonna be able to get all 10 before this resets. I should use Tiny Task. I have a video on it. I haven't done an updated macro video. I need to soon. So I think that there's a new better macro than the macro that's in my video, but it's only good if you're like end game. This is actually kind of hard to do. If you're a newer player, like I don't think it's very easily accessible for a newer player. And I think you might even be able to macro Davy Jones' locker difficulty on story now. But you have to have like a super built up team to do it. Or like roster, whatever you want to call it. And I don't even know for sure if you can. I think you might be able to if you have your units with like really good relics and Neptune's crown and stuff like that. Like if you have your units like maxed out, I think you might be able to do it. But like the benefit that you get from going to from Nightmare to Davy Jones' locker is like so small. I think you get like it's like 10 or 15 more gems and coins per run. Really the main reason why you want to do it is for chests. Your chance of getting a chest goes up a lot. It's like 5% or something like that, which doesn't sound like a lot, but going from like 15% chance to get a chest per run to 20% chance is actually really nice. adds up. Alright, after this one, we're gonna go check on my mount. Should almost be ready to claim. And we're gonna check how far we are progress-wise on the breakfast monster, because we should be getting closest. I think we just need Sandy's tree dome clears now. Yeah, we're gonna return. I don't care about farming more of these right now. Normally I would, but I just want to see how far along that we are. Alright, I did not need to see that guy's SpongeBob undies. That was crazy. That was a crazy thing to load into. What the heck? Okay, 14 minutes on this guy. We need greasy napkins, frozen coral, acorn alloy, and bubble resin. We need the bubble bowl. I think, right? What does this drop? That thing. Wait, where did okay, it comes from here. I feel like you have to be able to clear this faster than what it says. Oh, I'm trolling. I think we might be done on giveaways today, not gonna lie. I think tomorrow is gonna be the next giveaways. Tomorrow we'll give away some stuff from the crafting. Bro, we need... I think we need like 10 or 15 runs of these. I'm not gonna lie. I might just end up showing me claiming the unit, show the unit on stream, and then we'll end stream. And then for tomorrow's stream, hopefully we should have Breakfast Monster either claimed or like about to be ready to, you know, be claimed, and then we can claim it on stream. I didn't even pay attention to how quick that was. Yeah, I'm gonna start the Nosferatu grind pretty soon here too. I saw this thing. This is like super random and probably useless knowledge. But I saw this thing. I don't remember exactly how much hair you'd have to have. But they said that if you like shaved off all your hair and braided it into a rope, right? Your hair could lift the whale. Like it could literally lift the whale. That's super random, useless knowledge, but I just thought that was like kind of interesting. I guess human hair is like insanely strong for no reason. I mean, maybe, yeah. If you ever need like a rope, makeshift rope, stranded or something, I don't know. Human hair. Is it like this is super random too, but it's crazy how complex people are if you actually think about it. Like our bodies are super, super complex. Why does it show everybody just like running in place? Is that because they're inside of it and then the animation is just you running in place? That's got to be what it is, right? Because every time somebody runs in, they're just like running in place. Can I make this? No. Well, I could actually start crafting some of these. 7 minutes on this guy. We're gonna open some stuff in the meantime. You're quitting? How come? Bro, you can see the crafting queue while you're summoning now. I didn't even notice that. Is it because of the new unit? If it is, I don't blame you. The new unit is pay to win. It's the best unit in the game. By far. Not even close. Yeah, saving up Robux is a good idea. They said that they were gonna put the open 10 in here or whatever, right? So this is gonna be the only way to get it, but I haven't seen it. It doesn't look like they added it in quite yet. I don't know if it was like bugged or something. See what I mean? Like it should be in player progression. what do we all need? Oh, we only got like 5 minutes left on that. It's not bad at all. Alright. Let's go farm some more greasy napkins, I guess. The greasy napkin farm. I'm so tired. Yeah, for sure. I am going to set up a macro after I collect this mount, and then I'm passing out. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a really long stream though. Just grinding. Oh, there's 2x luck. I just noticed that. Maybe grinding with viewers, I guess. I don't know. Probably grind raids and challenges. I want to see how quick this clear is. I feel like this has to be a pretty fast clear. It's not even my fastest. It's actually kind of crazy. Do one more run and then we back out and we claim this mount. Bro, his attack animation is so fast. Like, the cooldown is kind of long, but the attack animation is so fast. Because this guy's cooldown is way quicker. But this guy's hitting before this guy can even hit. Like, this guy's still at 0 damage. Because this guy's attack animation is just so much faster that he attacks and has everything, like, pretty much gone off the field before this guy can, you know, even really, like, get his attack off. I think this guy's better than the stats kind of lead on because his attack animation is so fast. Alright, we're going back. We should be able to claim this mount now. Yep, order up. Your Flying Dutchman ship is ready. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Let me get a screenshot of this. Claim that, baby. There we go. Can I get out, please? Hello? Wait, what do I need for this guy still? Okay, it's not too bad. Let's just equip this bad boy right away. Flying Dutchman ship, a haunted vessel that soars through the skies, leaving ghostly green flames in its wake. Ah, here we go! I'm actually piloting it. That's super cool. It's not fast, but it's not super slow either. Hey, we got another Flying Dutchman haver. W. Big W. Alright. Yeah, this mount's super cool. I was hoping it would maybe float a little bit like higher, but super cool mount. Anyways, W stream, guys. Everybody that made it out, thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. With that being said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope your grinding goes well. Peace.